What's good, traders? This is Tone, and today we need to talk about Nvidia because this setup is becoming extremely dangerous right now. The institutions pushed this stock nearly vertical over the last several weeks, but momentum is starting to slow right into a major pressure zone. And if bulls lose this area, we could see a fast liquidity flush hit this market. Today, we're breaking down the key day trading levels, the swing trade setup, the bullish and bearish scenarios, and what smart money is watching heading into next week. Let's get to work. Nvidia is still bullish overall on the higher time frame, but short-term momentum is beginning to crack after this explosive move higher. The level to watch now is 225. This is the battlefield between buyers and sellers right now. If bulls defend this zone, continuation remains alive. But if this level fails, the door opens for a fast downside flush as trapped buyers begin exiting positions aggressively. One thing for sure is the clock is ticking. On the daily time frame, Nvidia remains in a confirmed bullish expansion phase. The institutions force this thing aggressively higher, squeezing shorts, reclaiming resistance, trapping late bears, and fueling momentum buyers all the way into this recent breakout zone. But now we're entering the dangerous part of the move. Vertical rallies always become vulnerable once momentum begins slowing near extension levels, and that's exactly what we're starting to see here. Price pushed aggressively into the 235 to 236 resistance zone and immediately started showing hesitation. That tells us smart money may be taking profits while emotional buyers continue chasing strength near the highs. And when that happens, weaker hands can quickly become exit liquidity. Now, short term, this is where things start getting interesting. On the hourly chart, momentum is beginning to slow after the aggressive breakout higher. You can already see buyers struggling to push price cleanly through the highs, and that tells us institutions may be testing whether enough momentum still exists to continue this rally. As long as Nvidia stays above 225, bulls still control the structure. But if sellers begin gaining acceptance below that level on the hourly time frame, momentum can unwind very quickly. That's where trapped buyers can start panicking. Now for the day traders, the 5-minute chart becomes extremely important heading into the next session. If bulls reclaim and hold above 225 early, momentum can stabilize quickly, and buyers could attempt another expansion move back toward 230 and potentially 235 again. For aggressive day traders, watch for reclaim candles, opening range breakouts, volume expansion, and continuation above intraday support. That confirms institutions are still defending momentum. But if Nvidia starts rejecting bounces aggressively on the 5-minute chart while trading below 225, that's where the flush setup can activate fast. At that point, downside targets become 222, 220, and potentially 215 if fear accelerates across the sector. For swing traders, the higher time frame trend still remains bullish overall. That's important. The daily structure remains intact unless major support begins breaking down. However, after such a vertical move, this is no longer an ideal low-risk chase zone. Smart swing traders should now focus on whether support holds, whether higher lows continue forming, and whether institutions continue defending trend structure on pullbacks. Because if momentum truly begins rolling over here, late longs near the highs can quickly become trapped. Right now, the higher time frame trend still favors bulls overall, but momentum exhaustion risk is increasing rapidly near these highs. And right now, 225 is the key battlefield. If traders ignore this setup and continue blindly chasing strength into resistance, they risk getting caught in a fast momentum unwind. This market has already gone nearly vertical, and when liquidity disappears, these reversals happen fast. That's how emotional traders get trapped while smart money exits into strength. Stay sharp. All right, traders, that's the update on Nvidia. If you got value from this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe to Breakout or Fakeout Daily, and drop your Nvidia bias down below. Bullish continuation or liquidity trap? Trade smart, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next one.